Hi there guys, and welcome to QDex. In this video, we're going to go through 5 of the most versatile legendary science cards. There are plenty of great science cards out there which are beneficial to a particular collection or album, but the ones we have here are great additions to any deck, and I think are must-haves for your collection. First up, we have Chrono Photographic Gun. On the play, the card opposite this loses 100 power this turn. Simple and effective, but no matter what deck you play this in, it's going to take 100 off your opponent's score, or at the very least, wipe out a lesser powered card completely. And at only 4 energy, it is a great card for those lower energy rounds. And next up, at number 4, we have Hippocrates. On the play, lose 80 power this turn, and on the return, gain 140 power next turn. Very helpful card if played correctly. I always like to play it on the third turn of a round that I know I'm going to lose anyway, so losing that 80 power per turn really doesn't impact anything. And then starting the first turn of the following round with that 140 power buff before having even played a single card. Of course, if you believe you have a big enough lead in the previous round to lose that 80 power and still win the round as well, then even better. On to number 3, and we have Cloaking Device. On the play, 3 random cards in hand gain 35 power this turn, but reveal after scoring. Now the final part is the downside to this card. You'll potentially buff all 3 cards with that 35 power, but also might only hit the 1 card in play. So there is a bit of luck involved, but either way, you're going to get a power boost, and if you hit 2 or 3, that's even better. On to number 2 now, and we have Jet Car. On the play, your cards adjacent to this gain 80 power this turn, and on the return, lose 40 power per turn for 3 turns. Probably the most popular card on this list. You'll see Jet Car used a lot. Great for turning a mediocre score into a big score, boosting it by 160 power, as long as you play it between 2 other cards. You do have the negative effect of losing that 40 power per turn for 3 turns, but if used correctly in your rotation, the benefits outweigh the negatives, and again can fit into almost any deck and have an impact. And down at number 1 we have Dark Web. On the play, for each card in your opponent's deck with a base power of 60 or more, up to a maximum of 5, your cards, wherever they are with 60 or more base power, gain 3 power permanently. A must-have for all those high-power decks. It does rely on your opponent having a few 60 plus power cards in their deck, but more often than not, they're going to, and you only need to have a total of 5 for you to take full advantage of this card and give all your cards in your deck with 60 or more base power a permanent 15 power buff each time this card is played. So that's going to do it today, guys. I'm sure if you already own these cards, you're getting a lot of use out of them, and if you haven't obtained them yet, they're definitely worth trying to trade for, and they're a great addition to any deck. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit some buttons for me, and until next time, take care.